You know what scared me? E.T. E.T. scared the fuck out of me.
E.T.
scared the fuck out of me. He was
the nicest guy.
Ugly.
He just wanted to help.
Fucking ugly. Just. It was the finger, and then I looked at my finger. I was like, "Am I?"
Yeah, he was just trying to ride bikes and finger bitches.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing nothing. He was.
And he liked Reese Pieces. I was just like, "Oh man, that's strange."
Nah, he was a cool guy.
E.T. was a nice.
He was making Boost mobile phones. Like it was just, I don't know, couldn't be trusted.
It was fucking
Not cool in my book.
I think you're tripping. He was a great guy. Hootie hoo! Welcome to another phenomenal episode of My Mama Told Me.
The podcast that dives deep into the pocket of black conspiracy theories.
And we finally worked to prove that Tyler Perry only moved Harry and Meghan into his house so that he could finally say he had a member of the Crown doing chores around Tyler Perry Studios. He had a pale-faced, red-headed oligarch sweeping up after episodes of House of Pain, and in that way, he is king. I'm so happy for him, man. He did it, man. He fucking did it.
They said we're not going to get any form of reparations, but that feels like a win for all of us.
Come on, man. You got fucking Harry washing windows. Come on, Tyler. I'll forgive you for all the evil you've made.
I bet he's so bad at doing dishes.
Oh, he's terrible at doing dishes.
Spots all on your glasses, even though he used the dishwasher. Grow up.
He like scared to get his fingertips wet. He don't know. He thinks that's going to hurt him.
He doesn't scrub the back of the toilet.
Right, and with all that filthy blood in him, he probably would die from some germ he gets from scrubbing toilets.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He can't touch bleach. His thin skin will absorb it. That's what years of inbreeding does. That's science.
That's basic science, y'all. And that's why we're here.
Nope, he can't get a cut because he's a hemophiliac. That's the king's disease. He'll just bleed out. Not enough platelets or whatever.
He'll just bleed out whatever greenish blood that still lives inside of him. Well, I'm Langston Kerman.
And I'm David Boyd.
And goddamn, we are excited. We are excited to have our guest today. She's a former guest. She's one of our few recurring guests. She's come back. She's showing herself again. She's been on the live show. She's so funny. You know her from her comedy. You know her from her work on Inside Amy Schumer, and you know her specifically from her live show, which I've seen and loved. It's amazing. She's hilarious. It's called How to Start a Fire. You can see it at the Elysian in Los Angeles. Please give it up for our guest, Miss Sydnee Washington.
Wow, thank you guys for having me back. I mean, I'm just so available. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so here. Hello.
Yeah, you've been begging. You've been really knocking on our door.
Oh, it's so wild. I didn't think that I would just be available for two straight men, but here I am.
You know,
we are in hell, guys.
It's a major platform. People call us the Joe Rogan of the Hotep community. So it's
yep. They look to us to find out what kind of milk to get buff. You know, we're the ones that tell them.
It's crazy because Joe Rogan is changing careers. I would hope y'all will do the same. So.
Oh,
maybe
get out of comedy. Get into karate kicks while yelling problematic things.
Hey, his bills are paid times 10. I don't mind.
No, you're right. We gotta make our own vitamins.
Yeah, we gotta get one of them things, or you mush it up. And...
pestle and a mortar.
Yeah, there you go. Hell yeah, Sydnee. We didn't come here for your judgment. We came here today. We are joined today because you came with a conspiracy theory that it's exciting. It's an exciting one. We don't often deal in the dark arts as much as I would like for the show, if I'm being honest with you.
That's true.
I think we don't do it enough. You know what I mean?
I know you love evil. You're evil.
Yeah, I'm evil, and I like to deal and I like to know what's happening in my evil community. And you said my mama told me
You should burn the hair that's inside your comb or brush so people can't cast a spell on you.
That's it. That is very much so it. I mean, it's one of those things that growing up, I thought it was just a way to get us to just throw this dirty ass hair away. But yeah, my aunt and uncles, they believe that if you didn't burn the hair, either one, somebody can cast a spell on you, or birds can make a nest out of your dirty, dandruffy, nappy hair. And then making a nest.
They were very judgmental, but yeah, go on.
Yeah.
They let
me know how hard it was to be black. So
your filthy ethnic hair.
Yeah, disgusting. Oh wait, hold on. They said even though the ethnic hair is like dirty, at least we don't get lice. So that was a one up on us. That was our superpower, not catching lice.
Yeah, we force field lice all the time. I guess we just walk around like that.
Or we could just say the lice is racist as well, that they don't want to get up in our hair. But
I'm gonna be honest.
That's the kind I like.
Yeah.
I like the dark arts, and Bori's like, what if lice are racist?
That's like, we could segregate from lice till the end of time. I don't want one dating my sister.
I will say that as a mixed person, I was very nervous about that argument of like black people can't get lice. I spent my youth very nervous at white sleepovers. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't. Everybody else, they knew one way or the other, and I'm sitting there like, it could go either way, fellas. I might end up with the lice.
You don't want to be black person lice patient zero.
No, that would have ruined me.
But also, I'm trying to think of it, Langston, how light were you when you were a kid? I feel like you were much lighter than you are now.
I think so, too.
I want to see how much of a passing you were doing when you were in elementary school.
First of all, this is deeply offensive. This is maybe one of the most offensive things that has ever been said to me.
I'm just saying, the brown paper bag test. What's going on, Langston? You weren't that dark that they weren't like, oh man, can't tell this is a mixed child.
This is ugly behavior.
I'm just staying on. I'm staying
ugly.
on brand. I'm giving you dark. This is the darkness that is here. Darkness. I am here, Langston.
This is you're gonna have to leave this podcast and think about what you're doing with your day, with your spirit, with your soul.
It's all love, baby. It's all love,
ugly.
baby.
No.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come
all
on.
love on the left side. I love it. This is the best day of my life. That was a violent, pointed racial attack.
It couldn't have been more of a critique of me and my upbringing, of everyone I know and love. It truly is just deeply cutting.
I mean, how close are you to Rachel Dolezal? That's what I want to know.
Well, she's been like an aunt to me, but I was hoping not to bring it up on the podcast.
Oh man, her sweet potato pie is just with potatoes, no sweet potatoes, potatoes.
She's actually the first person who braided my hair as a youth was Rachel Dolezal.
Singles, too.
Okay. So Sydnee, you were told by your aunt and uncles that this was a legitimate thing to worry about. How bought in were you as this was happening? Did you believe what they were telling you?
I mean, I would see them burn the hair, so just watching them, let alone like having to smell this sizzling fajita of 4C. I mean, I thought they were pretty serious about it. So I took it serious, and I was like, I don't want any bad spells on me. I don't want any bad luck. I don't want any darkness around me. But I was like, I was being raised
Sound
by
like
three.
Langston as a kid.
I know. We have so much in common. But
I don't want any of this darkness
My
around
God.
me.
Is there no loyalty? Is there no moment in you where you go, we're partners?
We're partners.
We do this together.
I thought we were still having fun.
You go, his greatest pain, I'll dig in now.
Listen, one of these
I'll cut
days,
him.
you're going to have Raz be on here, and you guys are going to both go nuts on me.
I pray to God, if Razby is listening, come on here, brother. We'll talk Chris Stokes, and we'll goddamn dogpile these darkies.
I would love to sit in on that. I just want to be a fly on the wall.
No.
I want to be a fly on the mic if I could.
I can't trust someone like you not to jump in. I know you're kind.
No. Listen, everybody wants to get on this Sydnee train. You might as well just get a little ticket and come on in, choo-choo, because we are going to have a town time with you, Langston. A town time.
A towel-headed town time.
So you do buy into this. Are you giving them your hair to burn on your behalf? Are you burning it yourself? How does this work? Like, are they just tasking you with the job? What's happening?
They would burn it. I would have to like take it out of my brushes and combs and give it to them. Even the hair that would be in the drain, like the bathtub. Give them that. I mean, you're just collecting all of this hair to eventually put on a doll that, you want the doll to look more like you. So, no, but they would take all the hair and they would burn it. And then eventually I got older. I like turned 10, 11, and I started burning it myself, putting in a little cup and burning the hair and just being a responsible pyro. And
that sounds like a voodoo quinceañera, you know what I mean? Where you you put on a fancy dress and it's your day to burn hair, you know what I mean?
Well, I didn't have any friends, so I mean, burning hair was my favorite pastime. So
no, sometimes fire is your only friend.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Oof, and I'm the evil one, you say. There was nothing in you that reflected on that. And I went, oof, that's pretty evil, huh? Maybe there's something dark in me, too.
Hey, it's up for interpretation. I don't want to stop anybody from having their POV,
Some of us find it beautiful.
But yeah, they would burn it. It would smell so bad. It would fuck up the living room, mess up like the kitchen. It's just like, let's just throw it away. Or let's just see. Maybe the spell will help us. You know what I mean? Because I'm living with 3 elderly people who could like barely get their energy up to like take me anywhere. So what worse can happen to me? Let's try a spell.
Yeah, let's ride a curse or two and see if maybe that gets us back to normal.
Yeah,
let's shake things up.
You never know. You really, really never know. But yeah, they were really gun-ho about it. And then eventually I was 11 and I was like, I'm tired of burning hair. I got to burn something else. So.
Uh-oh. And this is when you made the more dangerous decision to burn your home to the ground.
Was it dangerous or was it a moment of finding myself, learning the true inner child that I was?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I've learned is that 2 things can be true.
Absolutely.
I think it's got to be.
It can be dangerous, and you can be on a moment of discovery.
And danger can be beautiful. And danger can be beautiful.
You have to. I mean, if you did everything right and you're always safe, what stories do you have?
That's fair.
You have no stories.
When your home was burning, was there a moment in you where you're like, I learned a lot? Like, was there a piece of you where you're like, I think I've really grown in this? It was like while it's burning, you're like, I'm gonna make some changes. I see that now.
No. If anything, it was like, oh, you should be burning the hair because the hair is not getting caught on something else and burning the house down. Because I lit up a plastic cigar. And again, just not the brightest crayon in the box. I mean, shout out to Oakland, California public education, public school education. It just was not, I did not have it together. And so I didn't know that plastic melts And when it melts and it touches something while it's melting, it's going to light on fire. And so,
You know what I like about this story a lot is that you were the kind of kid who was playing around by lighting up a fake cigar.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Look at me, I'm gonna smoke.
My uncle smoked.
No, that's what I'm saying. I get it. I was a kid alone a lot too. As soon as I found out you could smoke tea, it's cool. I went home and
You were smoking tea?
yeah, it was a weird time. As soon as that story trailed off because I realized it makes me
Damn,
sound
Dave, you
terrible.
beat me. I burned my house down, but you were smoking tea.
Whoa! What is
Damn.
Smoking tea?
I'm still here. That house isn't. These are two different.
Justin, if we can, I'd love to insert a drop right there of Tisha Campbell singing "I'm Still Here."
I'm still here. It hits every time. You can use it for anything.
Very good.
Yeah.
My girl went crazy. She didn't know what she was going crazy for,
No.
but she went fucking crazy.
She had no clue. And that is what I call art, you know?
Yeah, no,
Right.
she elevated the form for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So you buy into this burning the hair. Where are you at with it now? Are you still a burning hair acolyte, or have you moved on from that?
Well, I would just like to say that I'm a woman that could do whatever I want, and I don't wear my hair. I don't wear my hair. I got another bitch's hair on top of my head, so I'm not. Even if I do burn this hair, it's like I'm paying too much. I'm not burning it. I'm salvaging it and seeing if I could piece it in the bald spots that are happening in the back of the unit. So
I got you. So we're not in a place where we're willing to burn these other ladies' hair for any fear of curses.
no, I'm too frugal for that. I'm too frugal.
I respect that.
That's respectable.
I think that's
And
commendable.
also I've been through it all, you know? It's like maybe I did have like a bad spell on me, but you know, I still have clear skin. It can't be that bad.
Yeah. They
Fair.
they didn't take you out, so they can't be the best.
Yeah.
This isn't the Dumbledore of ladies trying to curse you kind of thing.
Yeah, because if it's a spell, right? And if it's a spell and the people who put in the spell are women, right? And just so happen, I mean, off the record, you know, women of color. I mean, the first thing you do is like, hey, I'm going to make sure you have bad skin. I'm going to make sure you get big. Like, you know.
Yeah.
The worst things that can happen physically. No offense to anybody who's big and doesn't have good skin, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, this one hurt. A lot of
that's at the
you
list.
right.
That's
what
top 5.
That's what y'all are wishing on each
Yeah.
other.
Felt like you were talking about Langston's childhood as far as how direct that was.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Bruh. Can you put in the bruh? That's a great time.
Yeah.
No. We don't do other people's pitches for drops. We don't do other people's pitches for drops. It's just our pitches.
All right, Langston, you gotta. I think maybe you just play that back as a soundbite. Just do our pitches.
Get your arm bitches.
We can do our pitches.
That's the alabaster in you. I see it.
No.
Shine
I didn't ask you a question. Just wait. I didn't ask you a question. So you are not necessarily burning the hair the polite way of these other gals. However,
Other
do
broads.
you still believe?
Broad bitches.
Okay.
Broad
said it
bitches
first.
from Brazil. Yeah.
Is there any part of you that fears that should someone get up under that wig and manage to get a little taste of that hair, that a curse could be coming?
It's called a unit.
You think? I was just saying. You think
I
she's
want
wearing
you
a
to call
wig?
it a unit. I like have some fucking respect. It's a unit.
I
And
apologize.
Thank you.
The sergeant that sits above you, what
Shut the fucking pod down. You are
I salute
a
you.
menace.
And
a menace, and you know what?
thank you for your service.
He's proud to be an
and-
American.
You're lucky that I love your family so much. I love your family more than you. Otherwise, I would find some of your hair and cast a spell on you.
Well, you know, freedom isn't free.
You broad bitch.
You broad bitch. You said it to Langston, but I felt it in my heart.
Oh man.
Yeah, no,
All of
it
you.
could
Journal
come for
about
you.
this.
All of yous.
It could come for you any minute.
Yeah,
No,
I've been up under the hat that is also hair, and I make sure I just throw it away. Or
I got you.
I flush it down the toilet. It's in the drains. It's everywhere. When it's time to take my tresses down, the hair is everywhere, and I'm not burning it.
The last question I think I have for you before we go to break, and I think we have a break coming up, but
yeah,
the
you need
last
a break.
question I
You
have
definitely
for
need
you,
a break.
I need a lot more than a break, but I'll take the break. I'll take the goddamn break. The last question I have for you is, when your aunt and uncles were burning this hair, do they burn it each individual time? Like, are they like after every run we're burning hair, or are they like getting big ass like collections of hair and then burning it all in at once?
No, I think they're doing like a la carte of the hair. Like they're not like, it's not buffet
I
of
got
it.
you.
There's just like whenever
Yeah.
you take like whenever we're just go around the one pull of the comb, then we burn it. Then 2 days later, another, you burn that. We're not just like sweeping it all up and then burning it all at once. That feels like the witchery of it all. So no, we can't do that. It's just individual little burns, just real cute, real cash,
Okay.
nothing serious.
Real cat.
Bori, are you burning hair? Have you burned hair before?
No, I've smelled it, but no, I never burned hair before.
And not at all worried about the possibility of this being a thing?
I think people don't have a lot of access to my brush.
Oh.
Damn, boy.
Oh, that's
you
like,
know you really love a bitch if she has access to
Well,
to the hair, to the follicles.
Yeah, it's not just like out like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you really sending these girls to the guest bathroom, huh?
Yeah.
It's
I know the master's for me. You can go down the hall.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I only have one bathroom, but no, I think when I was younger, maybe I would have believed in this. Now my question is always, do you know anyone who said they got cursed off of burnt hair because of that? Like, even if it's like a cousin of a friend. Like, oh, so-and-so didn't burn their hair, and now he got hips or whatever it is.
Yeah, I've never really interacted with anybody who genuinely believed this, and so no, I don't know that I do, and maybe they do, and they're just not telling me. But nobody's ever brought it up in my life.
Where did you grow up, Langston?
Oak Park, Illinois. It's a gorgeous suburb of Chicago. Really, truly a stunning community.
And who was around? Like, what's your neighbors look like?
She's coming at you again.
No, she is. She's trying real
No,
hard.
I'm
I will say,
just saying, you're like, you didn't come across these type of people, but like, I'm just saying, I lived in Oakland, California, North Oakland. Like, all my neighbors were black,
Voodoo
black,
capital
black,
of the
black.
world, Oakland, California.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking. You don't have to get defensive, babe.
There were plenty of black people around in my community. I did not grow up in isolation amongst the whites. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? That said, no one from my neighborhood was ever like, burn your hair, big dog. I don't want you to get cursed.
Okay. Fair. We all come from different walks of life. And your walks of life probably wore Skechers. And, there's nothing...
Damn,
nothing
come
wrong
on.
with
That
Jesus Christ. Somebody do something. Somebody call an officer, a law enforcement officer to help.
And then do what?
Help me.
Do what? You want the
beat her.
Okay, just
hit her with your stick.
Just you know what? Just a hit. I'll take a hit. At least you didn't want me to be like murdered and gunned down,
No. I want you to remember it.
Sick. You're sick. This is the spell right here. This is the spell.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more Sydnee Washington and more My Mama Told Me.
Someone get this jigaboo away from me.
We are back with My Mama Told Me. That was a sound clip of Langston talking to Sydnee during the break. We're
Insanity.
Oh man. Sydnee, I did some research on your conspiracy theory. This argument that burning hair is the only way, not the only way, but one of the ways that you need to do or things you need to do to ward off curses. And I'd just love to run some of this past you. Obviously, the use of hair, and also they say fingernails. Fingernails are another option. If hair is not, or rather for usage in hoodoo and voodoo curses. So like in theory, you should be burning your fingernails as well to avoid being cursed.
Oh,
is what they say.
Honey, they wasn't getting none of these nails. I was eating them. I was eating my fingernails. I was, I love eating fingernails. It was like a little Lunchable. It was like, yum, 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 yum. Get that little pepperoni underneath. Yum, yum, yum.
Oh,
stay ready. You don't have to get ready. I like it.
Some kids were packed lunch. I just packed my nails. That's it.
Fuck, that's not good. That's But so part of the logic behind hair specifically is because hair is seen in some ways as an indestructible reflection of a person's identity and character. That like our hair sort of like defines us in some ways to our core. And they're saying that like that's why they aim for the hair, because it sort of will have more permanent effects in the cursing of the person. Permanent identifiable effects.
What about teeth? Is it the same with teeth?
I
don't know anything about voodoo. This is all new to me.
Yeah, they didn't bring up teeth in any of the articles I read, which isn't to say that they ain't stealing teeth and cursing you with that. But I think if I knock your teeth out, I got you. You cursed.
First of all, nobody's knocking my teeth out. So.
All right.
I don't know. Let's get into it though. The community, our people, we are missing that one tooth on the side. It's a lot of folks. The side tooth, the love seat, I don't know. I got
Yeah, both sides.
Damn.
Both sides, Dave?
Nah, they're all there, baby.
Come on, Dave. The pod is doing too well for you to be missing both of them. Maybe just one side. Come on, big money players. What's going on? Where is the money?
Yeah.
Get out. Can anyone spare a tooth? Just
fix my shit, Will Ferrell.
Yeah, it's a real pyramid scheme over here. They keep telling us if we bring in other podcasters, that's when we'll start to see the real dough. And we're like, fellas, this seems wrong.
I mean, there's so many podcasters out there that I'm just surprised that we have not gotten Dave another tooth.
Yeah,
2 other teeth.
Yeah, we got two teeth to earn, and that's the GoFundMe we're.
I'm
low-key
scared of the dentist past cleanings though. Like I went and got a cleaning last year, but like all that other stuff is.
Have you had major dental surgeries? Where does that come from?
Oh, they took all my wisdom teeth.
Oh, you gotta stop being a bitch, man. Like, a wisdom tooth? Come on, you gotta grow up, Dave. What the fuck? Like we don't even need a wisdom tooth. You don't need it. You don't need it.
They took them out. That's what I'm saying. I've had major. I don't have any.
Damn.
But that shook you up. That was enough for you to be like, I'm out of here.
I didn't like it.
So if you don't like going to the dentist, like, are you going to the doctor?
Yeah, I go to the doctor. I also go to the dentist for the routine cleanings. Like, it's just when they got to put you under and go crazy, it makes me very nervous.
I will say, I went 5 years one time. Between like dental visits, and that shit made it scary.
Oh yeah. I had
when you show back up and you're like, hey man, that's just you're like, I just know some fucked up shit's about to happen.
There's got to be, you guys got to research something about that. It's something about dental and the Black community that it's sick. I think there was a spell on us for that. Our relationship with the dentist.
I just think we'd be embarrassed because we know you.
Are we embarrassed?
You gotta.
Your mouth ain't supposed to smell like that. We've talked about it. You know what I mean? You know that tooth ain't supposed to feel that way. You didn't do nothing. Come on.
Yeah, but then you see on TikTok people are getting freaking veneers and composites and grills, and it's like you're putting trash on top of trash. Like, no, you're not that embarrassed.
Yeah.
You're not. There's no way.
Oh, my teeth aren't bad either. I feel like this is
I'm sorry.
talking like my teeth are busted.
Oh,
my teeth are.
Well, let me.
My teeth are busted, but they're clean and all that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
They're just busted.
My man
No, I don't
said,
even have cavities like that. No,
my man said, look, some of them are going to fall out of my head, but the ones that stick around will be gorgeous.
Let me shut up.
Fucking gorgeous.
Work with what you have.
Listen, I had gum disease, so you know I can only
Jesus
speak
Christ.
from experience on this.
When?
I didn't know you could have it at this age. I thought that was like that took years of decay.
Yo, when I tell you, the dentist was like, "You are so young," and I was like, "Okay, Daddy, what's up? You trying to give me a compliment?" He's like, "No, you nasty, dirty whore. You have gum disease, bitch. You're disgusting. Get up out my seat."
He's like, we've actually never seen it in this age group.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm more just stunned.
Okay, Guinness World Record. I'm changing things. I'm changing titles. I'm moving up. I like from I think it was mainly from working at night, partying, drinking, drugs, not flossing enough, drinking tons and tons of Coca-Cola and Red Bull and stuff, and that's how I got it. So
Damn.
I'm gum disease free
hurt?
though. Did it hurt?
Hey.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Did it
yes.
hurt?
You have to get a really it's a procedure where they burn your gums. They literally burn the edges of your gums, and it's like they got to do two sessions, and it's 3 hours on both sides.
And so they're just burning the disease off.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no thank you. I'm going to keep brushing twice a day.
Please, I'm letting you guys
Yeah,
know
yeah.
it doesn't matter
Thank
if
God.
you're good looking on the outside. What are you on the inside? You're rotten, bitch. You're nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are the Staten Island of trash in your body. It's not good.
Oh, boy.
Affordable.
Affordable? Yes.
In reference to the hair being cast for curses, there also seems to be a fair amount of people who say that when it's attached to voodoo dolls, that's more commonly used for love spells. So that hair could possibly be used for something beneficial in your case.
It might be a positive.
Love. It could be a positive. We are not necessarily treating this as fairly as we should. However, they do say that for hoodoo jar spells, one might include the hair of the intended victim mixed with a number of other objects, vinegar, sulfur, Oshun oil, which then they would bury that jar of that on that person's property, and that would create sickness and misfortune for them.
Wow, I didn't know about this. I didn't know about that.
That's why I live on the fourth floor.
Yeah, this is very in depth, and I think if you're a parent telling a child that, like, you are sick. Something's wrong with you. You're doing bad things. You're touching kids. Because why are you scaring them that much? They only gave me the little surface. They were just like, "Hey man, burn that hair. Somebody might cast a spell on you, and that's it."
Right. They're not necessarily getting into the nitty gritty. It's sort of like how you introduce the concept of death to your child, but you don't introduce all the gory details of how people died to your kid.
No.
You let the world do that.
You don't do that.
No, you don't be like, hey, I tell you to leave the house with clean underwear, but if you die, you're going to shit on yourself and pee on yourself anyway. So you might as well just walk out with shitty drawers. It don't matter.
Not. It's
Right.
good. We grew up with different families.
David's totally tapped out. He's like, you know what? You've crossed the fucking line.
No, I just mean death was not a thing hidden at all.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel
you know who died and how it happened?
Yeah.
You feel like even when there were like graphic details, your family was sort of more than willing to tell a kid?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it is like war related, but yeah.
Oh.
You know what happened. You got to know what can happen out here, man.
Fair enough. Yeah. It's like a warning of what could happen to you kind of thing.
Well, it's just like this is a thing that happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wish.
Damn.
I wish that they.
This guy.
I wish.
I don't look how quiet and the laughs went away.
Yeah, well, it
shit,
just
I don't
sounded
know.
sad. Sorry, it just
War's
can't relate.
sorry, war's not as funny as it used
Yeah.
to be, you know?
I've been saying
It's not in.
I've
It's
been
not
saying
trending right now, so we just can't make fun of it. But I mean, growing up, death was like of natural causes. Like everybody was over 65, so whenever someone would die, it's not like they didn't get shoot up by a gang or they fell down a flight of steps. It was just like Uncle Bunny had a heart attack, or Mary had diabetes and died. Like, so it was just things that I was like, I don't think that's going to happen to me anytime soon, because
That's a non-factor for me.
Yeah. That's what happens to old people.
Yeah.
So
Eunice died of gum disease. That'll never happen to me.
No, they'll burn my shit off.
I'm too young and spry, and then 13 years later, your goddamn mouth was rotting out.
It's all those plastic cigars you were smoking.
Yeah, it has to be.
It needed to be burned like a zombie.
Maybe I'm a part of The Last of Us and I don't know it. Maybe.
All right, so another piece of information, and Bori, this might be exciting for you. There was a reference to something, the Congo fetish figures.
Baby.
Shout out to my man from the Congo. The Congo fetish figures, which are these wooden figurines that are often adorned with bones and hair of one of their ancestors, as well as other magical substances, as a way of sort of like warding off curses and sort of evils and
so
shit.
Once again, positive hair placement.
Yeah, in this case, it is positive. And one of the things that I read is that part of what they argue is that this fear of like hair as it relates to someone else, like using it for magic and shit, is a white Eurocentric interpretation of the shit. That like white people have taught us to fear hoodoo and voodoo and all of these other sort of like alternative magics, right? But it's more us like on some self-hating shit when we go like, yo, we got to protect ourselves, instead of just embracing it as part of our culture.
Huh. The more you fucking know. Wow, I had no clue. Man, it's white people who don't like the witchery of it all. But they got Hocus Pocus. I mean, Hocus Pocus popping.
The film?
Yeah. Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, but even if you look at Hocus Pocus, they're the villains of the movie. And
the magic is the bad guys.
Yeah, the magic is often associated with sort of like the evil figure in I think the white interpretation of it all.
I don't know. You got Bette Midler and Sarah Jessica Parker.
I know you're a fan.
This is an interesting. Is that how you watched it as a kid? You were like, why are they burning those good?
Yeah. I was just looking. I was like, wasn't that the bitch from a Sister Act? Like, come on now, this is good people.
Wait, no, don't bring her. I'm a fan of her work.
I was like, come on. Just me? All right. I'm different.
No, I love Sister Act.
I'm different.
I think we're all fans of both films. I think we just watched the film and we took it at the story it was trying to tell rather than the...
Oh, yeah, they were not the heroes.
No.
Yeah, they weren't the heroes for me, personally.
And if
I was scared of that movie. That movie scared me.
Why were you scared?
Hocus Pocus?
Hocus Pocus?
Your family, you knew...
Because these...
People, you knew your family was dealing with war, and you're scared of Hocus Pocus?
Yeah, and now I got to worry about white women wanting to eat me as well? It's just like it's a pile on.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in as a kid.
Now I gotta worry about this fake shit. Man. I'm never leaving the house.
Yeah.
I will say, The Witches, that was the movie that scared me the most as a kid, or at least made me the most like sort of grossed out. Do y'all remember The Witches?
No.
No.
It was the one,
It's a Roald Dahl book.
Yeah,
right?
a Roald Dahl book. but it's a book where a boy basically gets turned into a mouse by this witch, but at the end he doesn't turn back human. Like he just gets fucking stuck as a mouse, and that's like part of the moral is like, hey, you'll never see your family again and your life is ruined, but like you survived. And it's like, fuck. Yeah, that shit made me sad.
I mean, some people want to get away from their family. Like, what's wrong with it being a mouse? You get a little bit of cheese. You go wherever you want to go. You got a couple friends that's at the bodega. Like, what's wrong with a little mouse?
That seems like I would have to get to that feeling. I think I'd spend a...
Oh, you love your family. Okay. Wow. Flex on us, Langston.
I think I'd spend the first 3 to 8 years pretty bummed out.
I mean, I don't get it. A mouse in a house, you don't have to. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to go to school. You're just living, laughing, munching. Like, what's wrong with a mouse?
I mean, I would rather be a little boy.
I'm just saying. My hero, vampire in Brooklyn. But I'm just saying. That's just me. But
that again, not the moral of that story.
Ass is good. Evil's good. And when you get some of that evil ass, woo! A classic film. I don't understand. Why am I here by myself? See, I don't understand. It's just, I'm on an island, and I don't know where y'all are, but I know that I'm living. I'm having a good time.
It's a dark, dangerous island.
You're on an island of burning hair. Being like, why won't y'all hang out with me? And it's like, oh, I'm good, big
I
dog.
already know why. It's because I'm brown skin girl. If I was giving check other, you'll be all on top of anything that I was saying. You would be laying it up, and you'd be laughing. Yeah. You'd be like, women are funny.
And you know that's what we talk about when you ain't here, right? You know that's the main conspiracy we cover when you're not here is, are women funny?
It comes up.
Is it?
Still not sure. The jury's still out on it.
It's really that and what happened to Martin.
Yep.
I mean, these are the things that y'all really should be uncovering. Unsolved mysteries, that bitch. I mean, we got a lot to unpack.
The additional piece of research that I'll throw your way is that there actually seems to be a fair amount of evidence.
He doesn't want to talk about what happened to Martin.
Nah, come on,
that's
bro.
Where
this is supposed to be a fun
you're like,
episode.
You crossed the line? Is that where you're like, we don't do that?
I'll happily talk about what happened to Martin, but I want us to be serious about it because the man is hurting. And I'm not gonna giggle through it. He is in deep, dark pain.
Everybody's hurting. Everybody's hurting.
Nah, not the way Martin is. We changed his chemical balance. He's a fucking different human than he was before.
Have you seen him recently?
No.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's like he's like checked out. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, bitch. Have you heard the conversations? Do you get online? I want to check out too. I'm like, what is the point? What's the point?
It feels like he got drilled in his head, like lobotomy type shit.
Hey man, where can we sign up? Can we sign it up? Where is there a coupon? Can I get half off if I bring a friend? Like, what's up?
There's no talking to you, Sydnee.
I like that. I do like that you're chaotic evil. I like it a lot.
Whenever Langston laughs at something I say, I know it's bad. I'm like, oh man, he loves like toxic, and if I'm bombing somewhere, that man is in the back like screaming, howling, having the best time of his life. So he's the barometer of how off the rails I am, and so right now he's pretty calm right now. So I think I'm actually right where I need to be.
I'm chilling. I think we're having a fine old time.
For one, that means I'd like to see what out of pocket is, because this is already great.
You came chaotic for sure. The last piece of information I'll throw your way is that there actually seems to be a fair amount of evidence that burning hair causes like carcinogens in the air, that it's actually super toxic to humans, so much so that they say that there's a fair amount of evidence that through laser hair removal, the burning hair smell that comes in laser hair removal treatment contains chemicals that irritates the airways and is known to cause cancer.
Good.
You could be causing cancer from burning hair.
I'm here for that. I'm here for it.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
up the air.
Are you pro-cancer?
No, I'm not pro-cancer.
You're pro?
I'm pro, let it all go. We just burn it down. It doesn't matter.
You want to?
Oh, you're on the way out.
We need a reset. We need a reset. We need to, when you shake the magic 8-ball and it'd be like, try again. We need to do that.
You think humanity has done everything it needed to do, and we need to get up out of here so that the Earth can go about its business?
I've been saying that for the longest.
The fact that the aliens don't even want to touch down, they're like, oh, forget it. Like that's we are hitting this. We don't know about any like extraterrestrial things. We don't have any. The cults are whack. The cults are not popping no more. That's how you know.
When were they? When were they popping?
Yeah, tell us your favorite cult. Like just top. This is when it was popping. This is when it was doing its best.
Like golden era.
Oh, what's the white guy that was like Elvis Presley, the Jim Jones nigga? That guy.
Jim Jones.
Was able to get
Jim
all
Jones.
the blacks on board. It was like he
was
was sweating like he had a perm. It was like top tier method acting, and I mean they went to another country. They went to a continent for the cult. Who's got that type of mileage? What leader is getting us on, all just on Frontier Airline and be like, hey man, we going to Ghana? It's not happening.
That guy Bikram got a lot of people to follow him to South America.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Bikram? He's like a yoga guy.
Never heard of him.
The dude.
Never heard of him.
Bikram yoga. Yes, you have. It's they do hot yoga, and he molests you afterwards.
The one with the stringy bun.
I think during a lot too.
Oh sure, yeah, he wasn't just waiting
stringy bun.
Oh yeah, no, okay, I did watch that doc, and it was just like, it was trash because it's just like, man, people are always looking for somebody to follow, so I could get how a clown like that can get all those people on board, but we just don't have that type of pull right now.
You want to flash
your
co-leader.
Jim Jones is the creme de la creme, and this Bikram guy is just the thirsty girls going for the thirsty, easy answer.
Yeah, those were the juice cleanse bitches that, their equilibrium was off and they was weak. And so
bunch of dizzy bitches, dizzy white bitches.
I just want to put on the record, I am a comedian, and everything I say is in jest. Nothing is real here. I refuse to be transparent because it doesn't work. So everything that I say here is for the kiki, the hee ha, ha, like as Missy Elliott would say. So I don't need no blogging ass fucking folks tip tapping on the damn click clacks of the boards coming at me, because I'm just trying to find joy in my dark days. Okay.
That disclaimer makes it feel somehow more dishonest.
You need a break. Can you actually put that in? I'm Justin. I'm gonna need you to cut that and put that in the beginning as a warning.
Now we know you don't respect them, and you're truly just appeasing them by being like, it's just jokes.
Hey, I don't appease them. I ain't even got peas. I don't even have naps in the back of my kitchen. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
The additional piece about the burning hair is
Lex, to get back to the research.
He's got all these Snapple facts while we over here just fucking snap, crackle, pop with the fucking toxicity.
I'm just trying to do my job. I'm just trying to do the one thing that I get hired sort of to do inside of this.
Oh, man.
The last thing I'll tell you is that burning hair is now actually a hairstyling trend.
Oh, I did see that. It's wild.
Yeah, they'll take like pieces like locks. They'll pull your hair out, and then they'll run a light candle over your hair as a way of burning off loose ends and like and fucking flares or whatever phrase of hair.
And it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's really expensive.
It's like $200 a
Yeah.
pop for getting your hair
It's
burned.
wild. And then it's like, so what does it smell like afterwards? It's not giving the Tresemme. I'll tell you that much. It's not
No,
herbal
it's
essence.
voila.
So what the hell does it
Yeah.
smell like? I'm paying $200 to smell like, I'm on fire.
Shit. Yeah.
No. Yeah, but it is the thing. But
No, please.
oh, you want me to take the floor?
Yeah.
You were in the middle of the floor and then you stopped. And as if a teacher had heard someone say something during a test, you waited and made it uncomfortable for everybody. And now I demand that you return to what you were attempting to say.
Justin,
Please.
I want you to hit us with that. That was you hitting the crack in the whip, your butterscotch whip, your belt from the Gap that you just hit me in the back.
Justin, we don't take other people's pitches.
That was you, my light-skinned dad just being like, no.
Whoa.
Okay, so what I was gonna say about that in the hair world, right? So, you got your basic cut, you got the, people dyeing the hair, they're doing streaks, there's all these different treatments. But in the hair world and every other world, we get bored. We get bored and we need a new technique to zhuzh up the fact that they're robbing us right in front of our faces just to do hair. It's like, I got a man with bangs burning my hair and I just gave him $400 for that. It's just like, I need to feel sick. I need to feel ill. That's what people do. That's their kink. You know what I mean?
It's like, burn me, daddy, I deserve
exactly,
it. Type shit.
Exactly.
And then
I
you
got
pay
you.
for it.
Yeah. So it's just,
Damn.
Fuck.
I mean, I've never really seen it in real life. I've only seen it on Facebook Reels. So, because they got reels on Facebook.
You gotta get off Facebook.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's any lesson for this episode. You gotta get off Facebook.
And do
Sydnee.
what?
This ain't-
And do what? Where do we
know,
go?
but-
Where do we go, Langston? Can you
Who
direct
is
us?
we?
Can you
Who's
direct
we,
us?
first of
Can you
all?
be like in the middle of the street and direct traffic? Tell us where we can go. Where is it safe?
Baby girl, I don't know where it's safe, but I know that we live by an ocean. So just start there. Just go and face the water and see if that gives you more than Facebook can give you at this point.
So you just want me to go into the water and drown? Is that what you're saying on the record?
I meant just stare at it and reflect. I wasn't saying kill yourself.
Wow, I mean, I didn't know.
I-
Anybody can interpret whatever they want. You got to use your words, baby. Didn't you go to school for words? Come on now.
Not effectively, but yes, I attended.
What a complicated energy you guys have created. This is great.
I don't. We created. I don't know that I did. I think I just.
You were an active participant.
Well, you know what? Every time I come on this podcast, I just want you to know that when I had a podcast called The Unofficial Expert with my best friend Marie,
Yeah.
and Langston came on, and it was during quarantine, and obviously we were all out of our minds, and me and Marie had the biggest tiff, like fight, and Langston, like he does, was being the egger on her instead of like trying to mend this friendship. He was like, yeah, you know what?
That's
He's
not
like, you
even true.
unprofessional black bitch. That's what he was saying to me because I was
That's so not
ordering
even true.
salmon teriyaki during the freaking, I was hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. And we had
This is an unbelievable misinterpretation.
we had
or
a late
mischaracterization.
Langston was so happy. He was so happy. And we got the most responses. They were like, man, you guys had got the perfect guest for the fucking fallout.
What I love about this is that not only is Sydnee not being honest about what actually happened in this story, but she also is making it seem as if I was an antagonist inside of it. And I truly was the only thing that kept them from having a world-ending fight in front of me. I saved their
Langston
relationship.
was here for it. And
Sydnee showed up 20 minutes late and then ordered salmon teriyaki and then needed to shut down the pod so that she could not only go get the salmon teriyaki, but she wanted to have a little nibble of the salmon teriyaki because it was so late and she was famished is what the way that she was describing
a little nibble and famished sounds specific.
You know what the wild thing was is that it was at the height of Corona. And I was like, so where y'all niggas gotta go? Where y'all in a rush for? Yeah, I could be 20 minutes late because where you gonna go? What you gonna do?
She couldn't have been more casual about the entire thing. And then on the flip side, Marie was reaching a point where clearly this had happened enough where she was like, I am going to kill this lady. And she was saying the most antagonistic thing she could possibly
y'all both
say.
were.
And
you both were.
And I was sitting there like, huh. Damn, y'all used to be silly together, huh?
If you guys just want to, spin the block and listen to a TBT of podcasts, I suggest you listen to that episode because it was a treat. It was a very, if you wanted to see two Black women who once were the best of the best, just crumble in front of this man who has a beautiful hairline. It's a treat. I think you should listen.
It is a treat. I think I dare say we've covered this subject. I think we are all in agreement that the burning the hair is not the biggest priority in all of the things that are happening in the world at this point. No. Boy, you don't seem convinced. You seem like maybe you feel differently.
Oh, no. I forgot we were talking about burning hair.
Dave, this honestly, I'm so glad that he got you as a co-host, because I heard that I was in the running to be a co-host. I'm glad they gave it to the right person.
You think I would want to feel like this every day? You think that's what I would sign up for? Is to be made to feel this low every time I log in?
Yo, Dave, I'm so glad you got this because, man, you're doing phenomenal, sweetie.
Let's not talk about the ways that I make my money. This has been great. Hope you guys had a good time. Not gonna fuck up my check.
Secure that bag, brother. Brother.
I have responsibilities out here.
Hey, man, do what you need to do. For the family, of course. For the familia. I think y'all, you know what? Honestly, I feel like y'all need a third. Y'all need to throw a little femininity.
I think we're good.
In there.
I think we're good over
Let me
here.
go tweet at.
Is that what you've been throwing this?
Let me tweet at Mr. Farrell. Come on, Farrell. Come on, man. I see these brothers. They need some guidance.
Sydnee thought she came in like a debutante at a ball, and no, ma'am, that's not true.
Little garnish. Throw a little garnish on this salmon teriyaki, baby.
Yo, salmon teriyaki is the funniest food to fuck somebody
else.
It's also such a wild dinner choice. That was the other part of it. Was like, bro, that's not even the teriyaki people go for.
It was a bento box.
What are you doing?
It was a bento box. It was like, damn, man, I hope it's worth it. I hope it's worth it. They're like, did you get it well done? Like, was it burnt? Like, what was it feeling like? How was the shumai? It was great. Damn, I miss those days, man. That was a really, bring it back. Bring it motherfucking back. I don't want COVID, but if we could do a little remix of it, Kardashian 2.0 of Corona, I wouldn't mind it. I guess that's what the strike is right now, but y'all could cut that.
Yep. 50 million people are dying from this from these WGA negotiations.
I just like that you have consistently stood with the villains. I'm not gonna ask you where you stand on the strike because I have a sneaking suspicion.
Hey man, when we cut these mics off, we can really get into it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know
Streamers
me,
are people too.
if y'all don't know me, cut the mics off. Dead ass. Cut the camera. That's how you.
She gonna be like, Netflix gave us more than they're taking away. You seen Ozark? Ain't that better than money? Ain't that better than money?
Listen, I never get tired of selling Sunset, okay? It has changed me. It's changed me. It made me want to actually own a house. That's how moving that show is.
Wow. Well, Sydnee, I think we did it. Could you tell the people where they can find you and what cool shit you have
on
going on?
The streets, man. I'm on the streets. I'm just out here, just loose body living and just, casually walking in North Hollywood, just trying to find myself, a little boba tea, little spot. But yeah, no. When I'm not on break from Instagram because I need like a mental health time, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Instagram thriving and, having a blast. You can catch me there, Just Sid BW, JUSTSYD BW. And, obviously I'm against Twitter and Facebook and, catch me on LinkedIn. Yeah, I might even slide on over to OnlyFans. We'll see what the market is, what it's going for. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, keep your eye out. There might be
Hey, man, I'm trying to, just show some elbows and a new perspective.
Somebody's going to pay for it.
If you've ever wanted to be antagonized on OnlyFans, go ahead and subscribe to Sydnee's.
The new S&M, bitch. That is me in my dominatrix era. Me?
It's just Sydnee taking her shirt off and being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you even be over here? What are you doing? You're fucking gross. You're gross.
You don't even wash your legs, and you talking about you want to wash my back, loser.
Fucking loser. Well, I have your money, you loser.
Oh my God. Langston, do you want to be my manager? I really feel like
kinda. This seems like a good business opportunity.
I think this could work for you.
I did not plan for this today. I thought we were just gonna have a cash, little sweet pod session, and it just turned into, I don't know what we call this, but it's gonna hit. I hope the people do. I need the people to engage. You know what I mean? I need to make sure y'all are tagging. I need y'all to be all up in the commentos and just really let them know that I am that girl that you want back over and over and over. Your favorite repeat guest. I need y'all to ride for me for the Sid Hive. I'm still here. Hashtag salmon teriyaki. I'm gonna need y'all to just throw a little hashtag of the salmon teriyaki for me.
Well done, salmon teriyaki.
R.I.P. to the bento box.
Boy, you want to tell the people where they can find you and what cool shit you have?
Cool Guy Jokes 87 on Instagram. Watch Royal Crackers on HBO.
And as always, you can follow me at Langston Kerman. And June 23rd and 24th, I'll be in West Jordan, Utah at Wise Guys. July 6th through 8th, I'll be at the Philly Punchline. And then July 28th and 29th, I'll be in goddamn Wilmington, North Carolina at Dead Crow. I'd love to see you at any and all of those. If you have your own drops, your own conspiracy theories, if you want to send us hate mail that is meant for Sydney, but you can't find her because she's taking an Instagram break, please send it to mymommapod@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you.
Bitch,
and as always,
you are a broad back bitch. How dare you? You medium ass, cute little thing. I hate you. I hate you.
So you know where to send that hate mail. And as always, you can watch us on YouTube, subscribe, like, tell your friends. We're trying to get them numbers up, baby. So do that shit. 2K, come on. And then that's it. We did it. Bye, bitch.